Good morning. Good morning. So, hello, Tammy. I'll be perfectly honest with you all. I have no idea what I was doing. I was trying to figure some logistics out for something, and it didn't work out the way I thought it was going to. So, I just kept messing around, and my bead mat is a mess. So, I'm going to clean that up right quick while I wait for everybody else to mosey on over. I don't know if Dorothy ended up going live or not. So hello, Shirley. Hello, Barbara. As I was just telling Tammy, I was trying to figure some things out and lost track of time. So I'm cleaning off my bead mat, but have no idea what we're going to do today. So we'll just have some funsies. Maybe I'll give you guys like a little preview of the sale tomorrow, since you guys always show up for me. You guys can maybe get a little sneak peek, and we can go over that. There's going to be a bunch of different stuff tomorrow, so yeah. It's going to be fun though. 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, in case you were not already aware of that. And I'll show you what I was working on so you can see what I got stuck real quick. But, okay, let's see. I don't even know why that's in there. Boop, boop, boop. But yeah, then you guys will know if you want to show up or not based on what I show you today, There will be some kits that I won't be showing today, but the rest of it, my sister-in-law was supposed to be here today and then had a family emergency, and family comes first. So obviously I was like, nope, go do that. Because I'd be an asshole if I didn't say that, right? Part of my French. It was a rough night. That's what most of this is. I had a rough night. I was up until almost 2 a.m., which I haven't been doing. And oh my gosh, I just realized I didn't fill up my coffee. It's all right. I have the clear version, or H2O. And I get coffee after this. Okay. Let's go down to the mat. So what I was working on was the premise of, because I want to do these for my family members, using their birthstone. So I was just trying to figure out how to end it, because this coin did fit on, this coin garnet shape did fit on, but it was like I tried 15 others and they weren't going on. So that's where I got stuck. But I think that they'll be beautiful and will be an option, like a great option. I don't know if I would do these into kits. I mean, I guess I could. I went back and forth of whether or not to put Green Garden on here as well. The reason I didn't is because I have two nieces who were born the same day, 2 years apart. And one really likes the dark red and the other one really likes the grass green color. So yes, I hope you guys like it. Hi, Tina. Oh, of course, Barbara. Why would I not? I love you guys. You're the bestest. But yeah, so that's where I got stuck and just dumped all my beads off. That's what I was doing just before. Do you see, guys? Do you see why I said it's one of those days? Because of course everything fell off. Whew. Alrighty then. Woo-saw, right? Right? Um, yeah, no, what you see, just like with them, what you see is what you get here. So I love my ride or die ladies. You guys have supported me during some difficult times, so I greatly appreciate that. Oh yeah, I have this one. Okay, so how about we start with the different pendants I have, or we'll have tomorrow morning. Just and these will come. I bet there's not going to be like a whole. There's just going to be a few coordinating stones. It's not going to be like what Steve and Debbie do. Not at all. Not at all. I don't want anybody to think that that's what I'm doing, because it's not going to be where the other Botswana. And this isn't even everything. This is just the pendant part of it with the coordinating stones. So where did my other Botswana go? We will put it up, give you guys a chance to see them. And I might have one or two other ones. I really like these ones. Because I gotta come in. You gotta be able to see this right quick. You see all of the like banding right there? Is this like causing issues? I think it might be. Besides, I think the green garnet looks amazing with rose gold. So that's there is the on and off switch for this little thingamabobber. Nope, that wasn't what was touching me. Okay, I will bring it up so you guys can see. You see all the banding all the way down it? Gorgeous. Then I have this one, which I always said reminded me of like a feather swooping. Oh, thank you, Tina. Look at this one. I just think it's like a really cool shape. It has some of the quartz inclusions in it, but again, that banding is so tight. Here's another one that's kind of a little, but like there would be like some 6 and 8 millimeter that went with it, maybe even like a separate shape. But yeah, I think they're pretty. Those people who love Botswana agate, hopefully those will make you guys happy. They so we have those. And then we have, there's only one of this yellow one, but it's stunning, so I grabbed it. Oh wait, there was one more Botswana. Except for this one had a Jersey center in it. And when we were at the store, Bernie was like, you could put cherry blossom agate with it, which I think would be beautiful mixed in with like some Botswana agate things. But like I said, I have this humatoid quartz, which I have the 6 and the 8 that go with it. Pretty. You put so many different colors with that stone. And I like humatoid quartz stone. Okay, and then next, we're not entirely sure what stone it is. We know it's a jasper, but it's just, I don't know. We have a bunch of different ones. Look at the elephants. So we have those elephants. And then, see, because it looks pretty with the Unakite, but look at the red jasper next to it and how it pops out the red. So these would come with a mixture probably, just to give you options. You don't have to do, so these came from a buyout, so they didn't come from a company. We looked it up and sometimes it popped up as Unakite and it's just different. But I know, right, Gloria? They're beautiful. I got some more. Well, I'll get to that in a second. I'm excited to show this one. And if nobody likes it, that's okay because I love it. So look at this black and gold amethyst. You guys, it's so pretty. It's so, so pretty. I mean, this is really, really high quality. That's where the darker greens come from. I have some Amazonite that's that color, so I did not get the 8s in this. A, because I already have it, and B, like I said, I have some Amazonite in this the deeper color. And yes, so I got those because, like I said, if nobody else wants it, I love them. So I love black and gold Amazonite. And I have some really, really, really nice Amazonite in black and gold. I don't have them right there. I thought I did. I just did those. And then I got some more of the dragon skin agate. He got some in. The rounds were hard, but I have the rounds. So we have those. And then I got I bought like a strand and then I bought some individuals because they were so cool. So this is the strand I got. I can back up for this one a little bit. So this is the strand I got. It has some of the like pretty striping. This has more of the blue and whatever. But then I had like, look at this one that has all the brown on it. And then the other side is, I like interesting stones that like you may not have thought that that's what that was, but they're very pretty. And then he had more of these, but I was specifically had someone in mind for these when I picked these out. So and it's somebody that asked me to like as soon as they get more and let me know. So, and if that's something you guys want, obviously, if there's something specific, you can tell me, and then I will pull it and we'll go from there. Okay, so where are they? Where are the babies? Oh, they're in here. So, you guys, if you're new, you may not know this about me, but I love leopard skin jasper. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay. I also have these in Hashis and one other that, oh, I have them in chip beads too that I could add in, but he has, and he's got a lot of these. But I thought, like, how could we not like try to come up with, I think those ones are related and then these ones. because I'm a dork. But see, I tried to find ones that were as close as possible so you could use one as a pendant and the other two for earrings. So, yeah. Miranda, yes, you are one of the ones that asked about getting more. And so absolutely you are. You are correct. You are one of those. Zoomy bears, they're Zoomy bear. Isn't it with an N? Did I say it wrong? Or did I say it as Zoomy? I don't know. And then you guys, there's not a lot of these, and I'm not gonna have this specific stone to go with it. I can see what he has after the fact, but look at this carved serpentine. Double-sided. You can see like it's pretty massive, but I could, not this side of course, size, I mean, but like, could you just, especially like these blush pink ones? Oh my goodness. But this would be great for pearls. I would probably the stringing material once I strung up, I would most likely use leather. That's what I would recommend. But he has another one that's smaller. But then and well, he has a few more, but some of them, this is the biggest one. I bought the biggest one so you guys could see like the heft of it, because there's like two of these, and then I think there's two more of these that are a little bit smaller, and then there's one that's like rounded, more rounded, but they're very beautiful. Oh, okay, good. Hello, Dorothy. Glad you're here. Oh my goodness, look at the design twins. CGI and Gloria Allen. Okay, so we have those. I'm hoping he's not on yet, but I want to show you what I got. Nana White. He hasn't seen it yet. Isn't that beautiful? So I saw this and immediately it was like, but now that I have this up here, you guys, Bernie, I don't have to whisper anymore. You can't see the screen. Bernie has some black banded agate crosses that are just like the simple cross size, but they're absolutely gorgeous. So if that's something you'd be interested in, let me know. But yeah, I got him this. This will probably be his birthday present because his birthday's in 3 weeks. But yeah, and then Bernie almost ruined it, like right afterwards. And I was like, are you kidding me? Yeah, Dorothy, the black banded agates that he has are gorgeous. And then he's got barrel beads and everything in the black banded agate. If he doesn't have any more of the chip beads, I have some chip beads that I could put in with it because I would see that as the way that I saw it was having the rounds and then doing maybe some bigger metal ones. But yeah, so that's one that I got him. But he has some beautiful ones. So that's what I'm saying. Like if there's stuff you guys want, I just need to know so that I can get it. This, oh, and then I almost can you see the other one I got in the same one. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful, you guys? And then these are fascinating. So if this doesn't go, I might do a his and her set and just keep this one for myself because I love it. Ugh. And then I had to get some silver sheen obsidian, and we had for another client of mine, customer, and then we had that. So very, you guys, it's as smooth as glass. So it's great. Wait, you want what, Dorothy? Oh, you want one? Okay, then I will have to go get a black banded one. Like I said, this one is for Steve on his birthday. So I got him this one, but he has other ones. So if you want another more ovally one, and then you want crosses, then yes, I got you covered, hon. He has a lot. He doesn't really, I don't know how to put it. He has a ton, but doesn't like market them for some reason, which I don't understand. All right, ladies, I know there are a few of you that are going to be like, oh my gosh, look at these blue lace agate, you guys. This is all there was. I bought him out of these. And they're gorgeous. And I have a bunch of beautiful sizes and shapes that I'll put with this and show off tomorrow. So you guys can see them, but they're AA grade blue lace agate. And then, like I said, I had. Okay, guys, I'm pretty sure Beth has already claimed this because that's who I bought this specific one for. But so they're just. So that one was for Beth, and then I specifically picked out Moody Blues to go with it. But there's more of these, and I don't even know that she wants all of those because that's a lot. But I have those. One aside for you if you don't mind. The crosses, you guys are going to have to email me specifics because I don't know if we're on the same like time thing. Let's see, here's the whole strand, and he has two other strands of this as well that have the darker blues, and then he has one that's more of like the icy blue, the like blue-green color, which I love. And then if you guys, this next one I only have one of, so if you want to claim it, claim it. Because it's the only one, but it is so gorgeous. That is dragon skin agate. You want a strand? Girlfriend. Okay. Look, this is Mookaite. But look. That the blue one is yours, I know. I got you, hon. Isn't that beautiful? And it's just the gold color. But just think when you mix in the purples and stuff, and then you've got the two strands, find some really pretty cap ends for like 3mm leather. It's so pretty. Oh, you want a strand too? Okay, yes. And you want some dragon barrels. Got you. I got you covered. All right. And he had a few rounds, ladies, but I wasn't a fan of what he had. Like, as far as I know, we were the first ones to show them off. And then, like, 6 to 8 weeks later, Sam had them. And then a bunch of other people had them. So I bought him out of the 6 and 8 rounds specifically for you guys. So I will have them. So, and then I did find one more Willow Creek Jasper, but it's more of the darker tones. It's not as blue as the one I had last time. You get more of the purples, the greens, a little bit of darker pink. So I showed one, like somebody bought one like this last week, and then I have this one. Okay, that's all of the ones that are there, but I have a couple more to show off to you guys. I want to keep you guys happy, and I know Christmas is coming up. And you guys, I'm sure all have shows coming up and all of that kind of stuff. In case you missed the beginning, Gloria, this is also that same stone. And I have some in my collection that are like longer ovals. So I'm going to go through those before the show and pull out the ones that I'm okay with, like not having more of, but I have quite a few. Like I said, I bought him out of the 6 and 8 millimeter. He doesn't, the rounds, you guys, the rounds he has are just, it's like when you go and you ask what a certain stone is, and they tell you that it's like leopard skin jasper, but you don't get any of the spots. You don't get any of the like patterning. You don't get any of that. Get Sharpie all over my hand. He doesn't get all of that stuff. So I know, Miranda, I still am like, Miranda saw one I was going to keep for myself and begged for it. So I sent it to her because, oh yeah, Heather, you forgot to make more coffee. So yeah, and Gloria, there are ones that have pink mixed in as well, pinks and browns. They're beautiful. So I will have those tomorrow morning. So 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're going to be busy during that time, you can either catch it on the replay or just reach out to me and we'll figure it out. Oh yeah. I didn't know. I'm not done showing you those. Oh my goodness. Okay. Hello. Who was that? I'm totally missing out because Dorothy. Dorothy. I know you really like the little moons. And because you did, I thought I'd get this Dalmatian Jasper to go with it. And these are the higher quality strands, so they don't have any of the like, I'm not gonna say they don't have any because there are a few that have the little bit of like going into where it's like a weird muddled yellow orangish. I don't like them. But and then so I got this one with you in mind. Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay, Dorothy. She specifically asked me to get Dalmatian Jasper for her, so just like Beth specifically asked me to get her stuff. Oh, yes, I wasn't done with that stuff, you guys. And these aren't the only ones of these. He has a bunch. So, like, he's got a bunch of these carnelian leaves. This is just like 3 that I thought would show the color palette. So there's the lighter orange, and then there's the orange, almost dark red, and then the really dark red almost looks like brown. So I have those. He's got a ton of them, so that's good. Then I have these ones, and these are poppy jasper, you guys. And they're drilled at the top. But again, I wanted to like give you guys the best representation of the different tones that he has. Hi, Carolyn. We're just doing a sneak preview of tomorrow. So again, these he had, I think, 3 or 4 strands of. So if everybody likes those, not to worry, we have plenty. And these, you guys, I'm so excited to show you guys these. So excited to show you these. Look at the squirrels. Look at the squirrels, you guys. There, I'm gonna put them down on the mat and zoom in that way. You guys, I saw these and went bananas. I was like, nope, I need those. Look at those, you guys. They're so cool looking. I saw them and I was like, yes. So, it's fall. I thought that you guys would get a kick out of those and that you would like those. Okay. And then I'm going to show this one first, and then I'm going to show like well, somebody can tell her that I have them. This is a chevron amethyst. And then I got one of the like beautiful, most defined, you guys, these strands. He still has several left. Your guys' price is $30, but as you can see, I have never seen chevron amethyst that is like where there is a chevron in each and every single bead, and they're, well placed on the beads. But yes. So I loved this pendant. He has more of the chevron amethyst pendants, guys. So that was just one that I picked out. And then this next one is Dragon's Blood Jasper. So there's the 6 and the 8mm rounds. They wouldn't come with a full strand, but they'll come with quite a bit. This one is not cheap, you guys, but it's beautiful. Look at this. You guys, it's so beautiful. And then it just has these little slits right here. So you would need to like do jump ring, and I almost would do 2 jump rings and then take it up however you want for the rest of your necklace. But they're just, I saw it and I had to get it. So that one. Okay, so we have those ones. That's where we are as far as that. We'll come over here. I have a couple of carnelian owls. There's not many of them, but I think I have like 3 of them. And then they would come with coordinating. These, you guys, are Agua Nevea. I hope I'm saying them correctly. Hope that's all right. Look at these, like, you guys. The mustard orange with the red. I do not have rounds in this specific stone, but I'm gonna find some to put it with. It's called Agua Nevea. I bought these a long time ago, I bought an entire strand of them. And I've made a few necklaces with them, but they're not heavy. You could even do earrings. This is the only purple one. But see why I think Mookaite would go good with these? Because it's a lot of the same tones, but they're faceted and they're just gorgeous. I could see doing a necklace like with 3, just like that, and then doing stones up from that. It's Agua Nevea. I hope I'm saying it correctly. But you see what I mean? How, and if you wanted to like specifically do it to where the center one is a little bit shorter, or go the opposite way and have that's not a short, have the little, and then have a really long one in the center. Just see, wouldn't that be beautiful, those 3 together? You could definitely put carnelian with it. It would be gorgeous. Like I said, there's only one of the purple. I literally bought this strand, even though it didn't have as many of the reds, because of this purple one. And I kick myself in the butt from time to time when I've designed with them. But like, there are a ton of stones. You could put Red Creek Jasper with this. You could put Mookaite with it, like I said. You could use like Golden Tiger Eye, would be Tiger Iron, could also be really pretty with this stone. But I have those. Then you guys saw the labradorite last week. And a couple of these are Red Creek Jasper. They're just more of the like lines. They don't have as much of the like reds and things like that to go with them. As you know, we think of Red Creek Jasper, like I love the reds and the corals and the greens in it, but these ones are the like more striation type rather than the others, except for this one. This one's like a bluish gray, which is really pretty. So I have those that we will have tomorrow. And then, as far as the strands go, you guys, I didn't get a whole bunch. I focused on a couple of shapes and left it at that. This is the other blue-green strand that he has. I had the 6mm flat ones in those. So this week, this is the like, I think they're called snake vertebrae because they just fit together perfectly. And then he also had them in the shells, but the shell strands, he was not a fan of how they're strung, but not so much that he restrung them. So the good thing about these, I actually like, he does not, that it has some of the coppery in it, and you'll see why in just a minute. But we'll have the hematite strands. How we gotta keep them in the right bag, my dear. Yes, those are the shells. Okay. He marked it. But I know some of you liked the blue-green from last week, so I made sure to keep the other ones in complete. And then just to give you guys more spacers for Christmas designs and whatnot, this one only came in the bronze, the platinum, and the natural hematite. These are just like the flatter disc, but they're not completely flat. But these make really good spacers. Like I said, this one only comes in the platinum, natural hematite, and light bronze. But I still wanted to bring them to you. Yeah, he calls these rondelles. I don't. Ooh. Yeah, I'll go to bed. Yep. These spacers are hematite. The teardrops were agua nevea. And again, I apologize if I'm not saying that right, you guys. I really am. I don't want to like upset anybody because I'm saying it incorrectly. But these were the only colors in these large faceted rondelles, but you guys, they're beautiful. And I met a guy last night whose beading business is literally called Chunky Boy Beads. And he creates with all of the like bigger stones like this and is excited. And when I brought up him coming on Beading Besties, he was like, yep, I'll do it. That would be fun. Da, da, da. So we might have our first guest from the opposite set here shortly. So that'll be fun. Sorry, I've dropped something. But I think these are beautiful. I know they're bigger, but you guys, they're a little bit thicker in the center than they are on the edges. They're beautifully faceted. And I love these. I know they're not the typical, like, I don't know, I just like them. You guys put them through the, oops, sorry. But, like, you put them in between these for your focal. So maybe you don't use these in the necklace portion of your design. Use it when you're creating a focal. They would go beautifully in between those, either color would. Okay, so we have those two. Then I think this is the one we have the most in, and these are just 4mm faceted, but we've got all the colors. So we have the dark bronze, we have the light bronze, natural hematite, platinum. The only one you didn't have is silver, but you can use the platinum. It's just a little bit more gray than silver. Oh, sorry, this is antique gold. This is light bronze. So he has it in the antique gold, and he has it in the bright gold. So these should be over here. This is gold, antique gold, light bronze, dark bronze, platinum, gunmetal, rose gold, and then he has it. I don't know what to call this. Peacock, I guess. But that's 8 different strand colors that I can bring you in these. And maybe you don't want an entire strand, but that's why I offer a split. So, so I love those. Those are great. And you can say like, it's all stone. It's plated stone. Hematite is a natural gemstone, and it's just plated. And then your entire piece, you can say that your entire piece is gemstones. And then this is, no, it's not. I was gonna say this is the last in the but it's not. He's supposed to be getting the rest of the colors in of this, but we just have, and it's really hard to tell them apart. This is antique gold, this is light bronze, and this is platinum. So platinum, bronze, antique gold. They look very similar, but they're different colors, I promise. And then we didn't do a lot of crystals this week because I'm going to do it next week. That's when I'll have all, oh, wait, not to the crystals quite yet, sorry. He also has these like barrel beads, and they are 2x4. Where is the, like, there's a bronze, there's a color that's missing, and I'm not sure why. So there'll be another strand than what I'm showing you, but you'll see it then. But it's this like really pinky platinum color, but it's more pink than even these barrel beads. So then he's got the bronze. I don't know what we're going to call that yet. This is the peacock, and this is platinum. And he calls them barrel spacers because they're a little bit thicker, but very uniform in shape. I don't know how he comes up with these shapes, you guys. I don't know. They're called something different every time. And then now we're going to get to the crystals. So these I just wanted to have a few of, but look at how pretty those are, you guys. So this is vitriol. I don't know. I could only do one. Antique gold going into winter. But this is like clear. This is like a light gray, and then this one is more purple, but these are brand new to the shop. He's never had them before. So we have that size. Where'd the bag go? So those are 4x3. And then, like I said, we're going to do all the Christmas stuff next week, you guys. This is the clear with vitriol. This is like a golden color with the vitriol. He did this again. Anyways, and then you have the lighter and the darker of this. I don't know. If anybody has any name suggestions, let me know. I can normally like jump on it, but I don't know why these two colors are hard. But I think these are beautiful and would look amazing. These ones or these ones would look really good in Christmas ornaments. And then if you have somebody that doesn't like the standard Christmas colors, you have these, or you can just create with them anytime you want. It doesn't have to just be for Christmas. So I'm gonna have to restrand that. And then, so these ones were the 6x4mm. And then these are 8mm by 6mm rondelles. If I can open the bag. All right, sounds good, Gloria. I have my live sale tomorrow, Tina, at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and everything else in between. Or you can send me an email, and you can shop it on the replay if you miss. But yeah, so here's the crystal. These, you guys, look. These are the clear with the vitriol, the like golden color. This is just like screams autumn to me. It's like a pinky bronze color. and then the two different ones of these. This one's more gray, this is less gray. So that's all, unless I come across other gemstones and stuff. I'm going to have a few kits available tomorrow as well, like ornament kits. And then, yeah, when you guys see like what there is to offer, then you guys know, I figure you guys know more of like what there is available. So, and this is other than some of the pendants, this is all from like the back room, his back room supply. So, unless someone specifically says, "Oh, do you have any more of those?" they don't get brought out. So, and that's the stuff I like to bring you guys because it's just special with that. So I like to bring you stuff that either I've never heard of and you may or may not have heard of. Because then you have special stuff. You walk into these craft fairs and there can be 6, 8, 10, any of those. And you can just go from that. Oh, honey, the hematite went from like 4mm up to 8 by 2mm. So there will be a whole bunch. Lindsay, all you have to do is send me an email and I can send you one. I have them in sand, misty gray, and onyx. So if just shoot me an email and I can send it out. Oh, I also have some, I don't know if I had them last week or not, but I have some Amazonite leaves as well that I could put. Yep, it's the same thing as my channel, hun. TT's Trinkets and Treasures at gmail.com. It is almost 11 a.m. here. Tina, I have some purple crazy lace agate that I had in my last sale. And then I have there's so many purple. So if you just let me, you're welcome, Lindsay. So if you have something specific, I can do it. Yeah, I'm all the way on the West Coast. Well, I'm not on the coast, obviously. I'm in Arizona, but that's my time zone. So what did you guys think of what did you guys think of the gemstone snowflake ornaments? Do you think that is something that, like, if you made one or two, you would get custom designs for it? Do you think that they're just too fancy for a craft fair? I don't think I'd make one for every single month, but I'm gonna have 2 or 3 different options at a show I'm doing in October and then again into December. I just feel like those are heirloom pieces. Those are the pieces that are kept and handed down, and like this is Selena's first Christmas, so to make her one with aquamarine and everything else, and there'll still be crystals in it, but I think that the gemstones add another dimension of them, and that they'll be popular with the right people. So, oh, you made a couple last year, Dorothy? Yeah, that was like a big I've talked about it for a few years now, so oh, look. This is one of them. The other side, oh, camera's not down there. The other side has the number on it. So, I have more of the ocean jester butterflies. I will probably put some of those out for you guys again. I have some blue boulder opal hexagons that I have a few of. I found something I did not know that I had until the other day. And I think I have one more pendant in this. I'm just not quite sure where it is exactly. But look at the Hyperstein. So pretty. I think I'm going to do some earrings using this with Silver Sheen Obsidian because Hyperstein is very expensive. So Silver Sheen Obsidian is a really a good way to be able to give somebody Hyperstein at a more affordable price. But yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we all do it, Dorothy. We all do it. Oh, also, I got some red and white peanut beads for candy cane ornaments. So I will have those as kits. How many do you think should be in a kit? Should it be a one-off? Should it be like 3? Should it include 4? I don't know. And then we were also toying around with the idea of like having a family kit. And I was thinking that would be a good one to have like the candy canes in, maybe um and then also have like some snowflakes and get some of the spirals so that they're not all the same. So not everybody's not all making the same items. Welcome, Vienneth. I hope I said that right. I probably didn't. I apologize. Welcome. Haven't seen you before, so I'm very happy to have you. I can't remember what I was saying. I don't know. I'm gonna have a whole bunch of different snowflake kits, you guys. I played around more with the other. Oh, I forgot. I had the Czech glass blue steel peanut beads too. So if you're wanting to do like blue tree, these would be cool to do candy canes in. Mix these with the white. I think they'll be very cute. And then you guys, I'll just show you what's been coming in over the last few days. So these are just, oh, back up, Heather. I don't need to be that close anymore. So, and you guys will be proud of me, even though I'm not a big AB fan. I broke down and I bought the AB crystals because I know a lot of you are, and this isn't about me. But we have it in 4 and 6 and bicones in those colors. I've been ordering this stuff for quite a while now. So just waiting for it to come in. I have reds, greens, clears, more of an aqua blue. And these are all AB too, guys. Aren't you proud of me? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Does somebody know what she's saying? I think she's saying that she would like them in sets of 4. That she would like the ornaments in sets of 4. This is another crystal like mixed. It has squares and bicones and like this is open, but this has more of like an opaline sheen on it. So I have those. I showed you those colors. I have them in a really deep red color and then white. So I was thinking if you wanted a little bit, you wanted more of an option when it came to the candy canes. I thought that these would be cute because they're the deeper, darker red. And they'd be cute in snowflakes as well. What else do I have over here? I had more of the like. These remind me of opalite, so I have those. I have so many different blues in my stash, you guys. My husband was laughing at me, and he was like, "Did you? I don't think you really needed to get more blue, but I want to have enough for kits, so that's why I got more." Um, Hi, I was making bed after laundry. What did I miss? Nothing, just going over all the crystals that have been coming in. And then Blossom Learning. Hi. I didn't make today. I was going over today was a preview of tomorrow's sale. So I have a sale tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and all in between. It's 11 a.m. here now. And I'm going to be doing it at 10 a.m. tomorrow. So hopefully that will clear. Ooh, you do blue and silver. I change it almost every year. I changed mine last year. I went completely rustic elegance is the term, I think. Beth, if I messed that up, I thought rustic elegance was the name I came up with rather than boho, which just meant that it had like bronzes and pearls, leather, wood beads, things like that. And I think rustic elegance was the more what's the word? PC. Plus it just sounds better. So yeah. Oh, cool. Oh, last year was the first year that you did. Yeah. So I was talking about where did it go? That you might have missed Blossom, but might think it's like a good idea. I could make these into kits. You guys would just have to get on me. But see, this has garnets on it. And so, like, I thought birthstone ornaments would be really cool. And I was saying that, like, I would hope that they would become an heirloom piece that gets red and gold, that they get passed down from generation to generation. I just The only one I probably wouldn't be able to do, but we could use Herkimer or Perkimer diamonds would be April. So that would probably be a little bit higher priced one. But we could do it. Yeah. I can't decide if I want to do like really deep burgundy and rose gold this year. But I do still really like my leather ornaments that I did last year. I have a couple of different ones, which I'll be doing. We're trying to come up with a series name, which will basically be the same kind of like what I did before Father's Day last year, which was just that I put out a new design, but a men's design every day for 4 weeks leading up to Father's Day. So but I didn't just make a different design. I also did my best to try to break the stigma that men's jewelry is difficult. And I know, right? And maybe pearls, burgundy pearls and rose gold. I think that would be a great, or bronze. Pretty. when I was doing the 28 days designs, I also tried to demystify that men's jewelry is hard. I showed that like swap out a spacer maybe on the more feminine design. It is black faceted black spinel as the spacers. And then for the men's design, either you use just a smooth route or you could go to like buffalo horn or something like that. And just by changing that one thing, changes whether or not it's more masculine or feminine looking. But I also think that a lot of men's and women's designs are very gender neutral. And I have had men buy jewelry for me that I would have thought were for women, but they really like the faceted spinel on a bracelet. Plus, I have like a tiger eye bracelet that I used like itty bitty faceted beads on, and then kind of went. There was a lot more facets, which is fine. Guys can have facets too, especially English cuts. My husband loves English cut beads. He really likes them, but I tried to show different ways. And it was a lot of fun for me too. It was a lot. But Christmas time, Father's Day, Valentine's Day, those are really the only time that I found is when other content creators come up with men's designs. And so then you guys are kind of like stuck for birthdays and other holidays. So, um, but yes. Yeah, we're doing the Christmas thing. It won't just be me designing. It'll be other designers as well. I want to put out as many designs as I can. And then in the description box, I think it would be cool if we could get several different content creators who all had a playlist that was the same from channel to channel to channel. That way, if you like what one person is doing and want to go looks elsewhere, they want to see what other content creators are doing along the same line, the playlist would be the same on everybody's channel. That's all. So I just think that that would be easier for you guys, make it easier to find us, everything else. Yeah, I have some beautiful tiger eye cross bracelets that I've done, and like the cross. Obviously, I have some more that are like just the standard like rectangle cross, but then I also had some puffy ones that were really pretty that I did as well. And yes, there were a lot of they were popular. I need to get more of them made. But I'm trying, you guys, I'm hoping to have good news to share with you guys very, very soon. I've been working on something that I'm very excited about. I just want to have it completely nailed shut. Oh, Deb Floros will be on Beating Besties this Sunday, which is going to be a blast. I'm excited to sit down and learn more about her, ask her about her jewelry journey. If you're new to the channel and you have no idea what I'm talking about, I do a live show every Sunday night. And I have different people within the jewelry world come on. I interview them about their jewelry journey, figure out how they went from point A to point B to now, different tips that they may have learned across the way, along the way that they want to show off. If it's somebody specific that's like known for a certain thing, obviously I would really like it if they could like either show the technique itself or show how it could go with other designs, stuff like that. So I am very big. I'm gonna kind of steal Becky and Jenny on their 12K subscriber celebration last Saturday. I had a bunch of us on, and her sister has the glasses where the frames, the different colors and design frames, just like our magnet, and so you can swap it out. So they were doing a giveaway as well, and then so after they did a giveaway, she would change the color of her frames. And then Becky was like, oh, I'm going to change my jewelry. And then she was like, if you guys want to do it too. So then people watching got to see what type of jewelry we make. And so if you saw a design that you loved, obviously I wouldn't subscribe to people for that specific thing. I also dropped a lot of designer links in the live messages, the live chat. So if you want to go and get a bunch of different, say you're new to this and you don't know who to go look for, I would go check out that. That's under Bekito Burrito. BEKIT. I'll just go find it. That'll be so much easier. But I was there it is. Sorry, I'm trying to find this real quick. What? I'm not bringing it up. Here we go. And now I want to share this. Oh, there you go. So there are a whole bunch of different pieces. Plus, Becky and Jenny are amazing. Very good friends with them. And they're a fantastic duo. But are also fantastic people individually and collectively. So they're a good place to go. But I'm going to steal that and I'm going to start having my guests that come on. I'm going to ask them to bring to have a few different designs of theirs to show off during the live. That way you guys can get to know them better. And then, yeah, I'm excited for all of it, but I hope that you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, that you enjoyed the little preview. I hope to see as many of you as possible tomorrow morning. But as always, you can go back and watch any live sale and send me an email order. And as long as the items are still in stock, I can get them for you. So you don't have to just look at the sales going forward. You can go back as well. But all right, guys, like I said, hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your day. And as always, happy beating.